The lyrics of the team doesn't matter.
Ninja Steel.
The three of us are back together.
Ninja Steel.
What's up, guys?
Hey guys, I'm Joe.
I'm DJ.
And I'm Kelly.
And we are live here with Power Rangers Ninja Steel Episode 3, Live and Learn. We're going to be talking about the episode, going through the breakdown. We saw you guys in the chat room all around the world. Hi, Deca Master. We know that we got people from Malta, South Carolina, England, New York City, Texas, obviously here in California.
Shout out to all of you.
Shout
Shout out to all
Texas.
of you.
Yeah.
We love you guys so much, and we hope that you enjoyed Power Rangers Ninja Steel. But before we get into that, guys, how was your week?
My week's good. My week's good,
You
man.
guys a little bit of a zinger. They didn't know where I was going with that.
It doesn't even matter because my week is amazing. I'm looking forward to the movie. We have some great stuff we gotta
Got
talk
a new
about.
hat over here?
I do have it. Okay, hashtag show went to ALA. Had to get me a memento.
Dang, you bought a lot of awesome stuff there.
You know what? I had to. I mean,
A
I had
lot
to.
of awesome stuff. I was jealous.
I mean, I kind of had to get the Master Sword from Legend of Zelda. Kind of had to get me a Kingdom Heart Keyblade.
The Mickey one?
So, you know, I got to get the keys. Thank you. High five for that.
Oh, Canada. What's up, Canada?
Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada.
Here's the thing.
Oh,
So we
Canada.
were at Anime LA, and it was wild. DJ and I only slept like an hour and a half. Kelly didn't
Gosh.
come out till the last day.
Accurate.
I was here on the Saturday.
I was here on the
LA.
Saturday, too. I was going back and forth.
Yeah, but did
with
you
him.
actually go to the convention on Saturday or did you just go to party?
No
On
comment.
Saturday, I was here.
Yeah, and then after, did you actually go to LA?
I didn't have
So
time.
you also weren't there. I didn't have time either.
I was there on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
And I was with him the whole time.
Don't try and shame me for not being there
but it
because
was
I was
fun.
here.
15 minutes of sleep. Shout out to Denny's, open 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Shout out to all the people that gave us free drinks, too. DJ, you're getting a lot of comments about your awesome hat.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys.
It is
Missed you
awesome.
guys. Glad to be back.
And you could even like take out the little colors and make him a different ranger.
You could
Can
make
you do
some-
that?
Yeah,
Did
actually
they
you
come
can.
with different little pegs?
I think
You can definitely peg it, yeah.
I think it came with spare pegs, but did it come with other colored pegs?
I mean, I didn't get like a whole like
The
jewelry
Netherlands
set.
is representing.
Okay.
I didn't get like a whole
Nice
jewelry
top,
set.
Joe. Thank you very much. This is our Doctor Stranger Things t-shirts that you can buy on our Facebook page, I believe. These are, you can buy these on our Facebook page. These are that hashtag show, Doctor Strange, Stranger Things t-shirts.
Exclusively from that hashtag show.
Yes, but before we get into anything else, let's talk about some news. Power
Yeah.
Rangers and Super Sentai news coming at you live. First up, we have the Power Rangers movie poster that just dropped. It featured the Zords and all the Rangers together. Kelly, what do you
Yes.
I really liked how the armor was portrayed, the suits, because it was kind of like glittery, not really glittery, but like morphing. Like the colors were morphing
Like
on the suits.
texture,
The texture.
yeah,
it was like
that's pretty cool.
iridescent almost.
Oh,
I loved
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I thought it looked awesome.
One thing I think is really smart about this poster, and all promos so far, it's still not showing the weird Triceratops legs or the Mastodon legs. They've been very smart about not highlighting those features. Yes, if you know about the toys, you know there's going to be additional limbs. If you're looking at the posters, hey, we got our Zords back. Follow up number 2. I like the fact that they're not calling them Dinozords, they're calling them Battlezords. So it
Love
does
it.
put a rest to that whole, they're not all dinosaurs. Well, now they're not being called dinos, so
We did discuss that.
We did.
We did discuss that.
That's
Joe?
true. I like the poster a lot. From when I saw the Zords, I like. I'm excited about the movie. That seems like
juiced.
this is going to be our final poster. I like the way that the suits do look iridescent.
Yeah.
I think they really pop, especially with all the colors. I also like the fact that the Black Ranger, the chest piece is more purple, so you can see it like kind of pop a little bit better on his.
Well, you get to see the accents more with the Black Ranger suit. Actually, really quick, so out of all the suits, which one's your favorite? I mean, they're all very similar.
I like red.
You like the red?
I like black though too. so
Black
it's
is my
hard to say.
favorite, for sure.
I'm gonna have to go with the pink ranger.
Go with the pink?
Pink.
But they all look good. I mean, they all have like the surging power flow going through. They have like the highlights, the power grid in their chest. I'm about it. I'm all
Now,
about it.
do you think that it is just like the paint, or do you think when we see them on the film, we're gonna see like a glow to the suits?
I think there's going to be some enhancements in post. I think there's going to be some CG.
Brian's on here.
Hey,
Brian.
shout out McKinney.
McKinney.
Hey, shout out to Brian McKinney, our hashtag teammates. But yeah, I love him. I
What's
mean,
up, Jesser?
I love the glowing in the chest.
Yeah, I love it.
Yep.
Yeah, I do too. I think it's a great poster. I want to see another trailer though. I heard that we might get another one at the Super Bowl
Really?
tomorrow.
That'd be dope.
I heard we're gonna get Power Rangers.
Stranger Things.
We're gonna
I'm wearing a
get.
Stranger Things shirt, by the way.
Oh yeah, we kind of match.
We do match.
Hey, I'm DJ. I'm just here.
You got the cool hat.
Hey, DJ has a go ahead. Thank you.
So I also did you see the picture of Stranger Things where they're all dressed as
Ghostbusters. I did.
Pretty cool.
I'm really excited.
I heard that we're also gonna get a what's the Marvel? I think we might get a new Spider-Man trailer,
Homecoming.
That'd be cool.
or maybe Guardians of the Galaxy. I heard too, and Justice League.
Cool.
So we'll see.
I'd be down.
So, next piece of Ranger news.
Next piece of Ranger news is the Q Ranger Purple.
As I like to call him, Prince Ranger.
Yes, because
Purple Rain Ranger.
The Purple Rain.
When doves cry, Ranger.
I like the aesthetic of the suit. I knew we had to be getting purple. I mean, there's 9 colors and purple wasn't one of them. You're damn right you're gonna get a purple.
Sure.
What I'm curious is what are we getting next? I think we'll get white.
White would be cool. White would be cool.
I think.
I
I
want
mean,
teal. Bring us a teal.
Yeah, why not? We could get an aqua. We could get an
we've got an
aqua.
aqua before.
Sure.
Why not get it again?
I will say, well, all the primary colors that we have seen in Q Danger so far have been primary colors that we have seen. One thing I really like about it is Purple Rangers are getting like those cool roles. Like Purple Ranger in the last season, he was a mentor. You know what I mean? He was a mentor, and he had his predecessor, or not his predecessor, but his what's the word I'm looking for? The hand-me-down, whatever. The next person take over the role.
You're
So
right.
you have
Predecessor.
Successor?
Successor. Thank you so much.
Right.
And then we had Wolf Ranger, who's like a dope, kind of like a special ranger. You know what I mean? This Purple Ranger is like the commander. He has a huge trench coat. All the ranger suits are very distinguishable and have like very, very unique characteristics. Like a ranger with a trench coat. I'm sold.
Strider Xanthos thinks that the 11th Ranger. There's rumors that it's going to be Cayenne.
Okay, so it's gonna be Aqua.
Cyan.
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 Cyan?
Cyan, I believe. Cyan?
I think it's cyan. but I'm
Brian
not
McKenney
100%
says there's
positive.
rumors of a Zebra Ranger.
Shout out to that half and half ranger. So yeah, definitely have that to look forward to. In other news, and we're going more on the merchandise front, Bandai is starting to release 2 packs as far as figures. We've seen Orion and the bad guy. I know we've seen the Gold Ranger from Dino Charge and Fury. So they are taking specific characters that do complement each other. And another thing that's coming up in the future. So that's been spotted in the wild. But I'm wondering if this is the segue and gateway to the past and present figures, which is going to highlight the Mighty Morphin figures from '93 and the movie figures. So that's going to be kind of cool. So you get to see the original and the updated. So past and present, past and present. So these 2 packs are starting. Be on the lookout for them. It's a great way to kind of get your collector's editions.
Oh, there's something that we talked about last week that DJ wasn't privy to respond to, but we may as well bring it up now since he wasn't here.
What's up?
Cameron Gibo and Kelly were against you on the Burger Morpher debate. So
Huh.
I had your back on it. I had your back, my friend. But Kelly wants the Burger Morpher.
I want a cupcake morpher.
Okay, see, I'm down with the cupcake morpher. I'm okay, because guess what? That suits Cranky Cupcakes. # Kelly is Bay. With that said, a Burger Morpher, I mean, okay.
I'm kind of with DJ on this one.
We're 3 episodes, well, 4 episodes, 3 episodes in?
We're 3 episodes in.
We're 3 episodes in Ninja Steel. And we're going to get into this in the review anyways. It's already kind of wonky. A Burger Morpher would be too much for me. It'd be too much for me.
I heard there was a sushi morpher.
There was a Sushi Morpher. In
Down
Joe's
with it.
favorite season,
Down with it.
Samurai.
Well, let me ask you guys this. All right, so last night I had the weirdest dream.
Oh, I
This is
like
no
where
joke.
this is going already.
I already told Kelly this. I'm not going to say
I don't think
that.
you told me what was in your dream. You just said that it.
So I had a dream that I was at the Power Morphicon 2018 and
Oh, yeah, you did.
legitimately was super excited because I was in my Phantom Ranger suit, but I was going to be announced as one of the new cast members with
yeah.
but Peter was there and Yoshi was there and I was like talking to him and then Yoshi turns to me and goes, "Hey man, did they teach you the Morphin?" And I was like, "Wait a minute, they didn't teach me anything." Like I was getting freaked out, but then I walked out too soon and I was like, "Yeah, fuck it." And I just stayed out there. But it was a random thing. But anyways,
The world in Joe's mind, ladies and gentlemen.
what I wanted to ask you guys, if there was a food morpher that represent each one of you, what would that
That's a
food
good one.
morpher
I like
be?
that.
You said a cupcake, which is
It
That
would be
pretty
a
makes
cupcake.
fitting.
perfect sense.
DJ, what do you think your food morpher would be?
The Jamba Juice Morpher.
Jamba Juice. I can see that. Or a wrap morpher. 'Cause you
Oh,
always eat
rap.
wraps.
Oh, dude. Corrected.
I can easily-
Absolutely
I
corrected.
can totally see you with a wrap.
How would the rat morpher?
He splits it in half.
Like, literally, bam.
He splits it in half.
and then I do like a shift of the turbo.
And he's like,
Exactly. Dip the sauce and put them back together, and then blam, become.
Oh, I already know what my morpher would be.
Jack and Coke Morpher.
It would be a
yes,
40
it
morpher.
would be.
Come on.
A giant
Don't bypass
40
that.
morpher. Like
what?
a 40-ounce beer morpher.
Yeah.
No, Jack and Coke
Yeah.
Morpher.
Just-
Nope.
You twist the cap and then it morphs.
Joe went straight hood with it. He said 40 ounce, but he went Old English Morpher. No, Jack and Coke Morpher for sure, man.
Yeah, that would be a cool Jack and Coke morpher.
He's
Then
like,
we
he puts
mix
them together.
and just turn into a ranger.
So that pretty much does it for news. What we got
That pretty much does it for news. In the chat, what's going on right now, you guys? LOL. We got Strider Xantho says, Joe, do it. Make your dream a reality. Damn Quality. Yes, Phantom Ranger would be awesome. Damn Quilty. That's what I said. Edward Sanchez. I agree with DJ. Burger Morpher would be so weird. Jamil Van Westring also says a chicken wing morpher for him.
Hey, shout out to you, creative.
Yes.
Jezer says definitely the Pizza Ranger morpher.
It's been done.
Craig Anderson. My food morpher would be either a burger or pizza. Oh, we got a taco morpher in there. That's 10 Denali.
Shout out to 10 Denali you, aka 10 Danny Lou. Yes, never died. Never
Shadowbird 084. A few days ago, I dreamt that I was the Purple Ranger for the Ninja Steel team.
Good dream.
Yeah, so that's what was going on. Blackwing 2040 asked DJ.
Yes.
Should we announce your hashtag?
Oh, if you want to, please. Whenever you feel like it, announce the hashtag. Go for it.
Derek Hervey, how you doing, buddy? He's in the room right now too. And yeah, that's everybody that's commenting right now. Joe, that is one interesting weird dream. Yeah, listen, Edward, I've had a lot of weird dreams, believe you me.
Hashtag Edward Sanchez approved.
Yes, hashtag Edward Sanchez.
And also let us know what you thought about today's episode. Live and learn. We definitely want to read that.
I also think that one of these days I'm just going to come to the wrap-up dressed as the Phantom Ranger since I have the suit.
I think you
Please
should.
do.
I'm just going to sit here the whole time and then I pass out because I had to put the helmet off.
Dude, I've never seen you suited up yet, man.
I haven't done it yet.
Have you even taken any pictures?
No, because I haven't put it on. Jezer, who's in the chat room right now, is supposed to come here to the studio and help me with the suit because it's already done. It's already ready to go, but there's a few things that need to be tweaked to it. Other than that, it's good to go.
Can't wait. Look forward to it, guys.
I have a question for you guys in the chat room, though. What did you guys think of this episode? Because we're going to get into it and talk about it, so we want to hear your thoughts in the chat room while we discuss it right now, and we'll get back to it. So, first of all,
Episode 3, Live and Learn.
Episode 3. What did you guys think overall?
Kelly?
Overall,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's a it's a meh.
Yeah,
We give it a meh.
yeah. Well, not really a meh. It was like a
Oh.
Yeah.
Eh.
You know
Okay.
what I'm
So
saying?
we're taking the M off.
Because I felt like it's more okay rather than all right.
Sure.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Actually, I feel completely what you're saying.
Okay.
Actually, that made complete sense to me.
Real quick, Jamel, I got the cosplay from Anarchy, which most people do apparently.
Anarchy is a go-to if you're very patient
Yes.
to receive your stuff from Anarchy.
But anyway, yeah, I agree with you guys on this episode. It was okay.
It was just kind of all right. All right, so getting into it, I have a couple. I'm gonna play devil's advocate real quick. I'm always gonna love Power Rangers, and I love what Chip Lynn is doing. It's definitely creative. I don't feel like this is Ninja Steel. I mean, it's not a Ninja season. I mean,
Now, when you say ninja, you said it wrong. Ninja Steel.
Oh, my bad. Ninja Steel. My bad. That's completely corrected. But no, it doesn't feel like. I mean, if you're gonna have the word ninja in the title, give me some ninja elements outside of just the concept. You know what I mean? We have them dressed up as ninjas. Why? Okay. We have Brody teaching them ninja stuff. Why?
Well, we have them dressed up as ninjas if they were X-Men.
Exactly. We got the who directed X-Men?
Bryan Singer.
We got the Bryan Singer version of Power Rangers for sure, which actually is probably more protecting than their actual Ranger suits themselves because they actually have armor. So you made a comment about the hoodie that look like they don't even move.
Those hooders are aesthetic alone.
Yeah.
Because you put those things on, there is no peripheral.
None whatsoever.
You won't see any kind of thing attack you.
I wanted to see him like at least squat in it or throw a punch in it because they don't look very mobile.
I always think about the Green Arrow when he puts on his hood, like his biggest enemy is peripheral vision.
It's the guy to his right.
It's because you never know what's coming. But all right, so let's talk about the training suits real quick because you mentioned something, Kelly, about the Red Ranger.
Right when I saw it, I was like, "There's something very familiar about this suit," and it took me pretty much the whole episode to figure it out. But I felt like Brody's suit looked like Red X from Teen Titans.
Robin's, that's a good
alter
call.
ego, and it's got the same position and
Yeah,
everything.
even like that's a great call.
It's on, but
That's a great call.
I was like, I've seen this suit before, and it took me a while, and then it clicked.
I mean, let's talk about some positives too. I mean, the suits look okay. I mean, it does seem like something a person could throw together as a cosplay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's doable.
That's exactly where it looks like. It looks like somebody threw together something as a cosplay.
It looks like somebody took a whole bunch of just foam and spray painted in, just like, hey guys, we're ninjas now. I just want to see them move in it. So far, we haven't really seen them move.
Those are some tight pants.
Those are some tight suits.
Those are some definitely weenie chokers.
I thought you guys would be very excited to see Christy Ann in the.
How dare you?
What do you even
Every
implying?
time we were watching this together and she
implying?
came on the episode,
I like
you're
her for her mind.
Oh my goodness, she's so beautiful. Every time she came on the screen, he'd make that comment.
I like her for her mind. How dare you?
It's not your beauty, it's your boot. Never mind.
No.
So, anyways, it's been a heck of a jump since the last episode. Their command center / school garage completely decked out and upgraded. We have my favorite character in all of Ninja Steel is the Nexus Star Prism Star, the big thing, and it didn't even show up this episode outside of just sitting there. In the last episode, it totally saved the day. Totally saved the day. That thing has a mind of its
Didn't
own.
they throw a Ninja Star into it though?
They took the Ninja Stars out of it, and then
In this episode, Mick was reforging the Ninja Stars,
yeah,
and
sure.
then he tossed it into the prism. It made an appearance.
It kind of did.
Do you think that those pants were leather? I was just thinking about it because their legs must have gotten really sweaty.
Look
thinking
who's
about Christy.
lingering on the pants.
I love that there's a whole suit, and he's all about the pants. That's what I'm about. There's a whole suit.
Taking leather pants off and you're doing pretty athletic things. It must have been hell. I saw a Friends episode that was like that where Ross couldn't get out of his leather pants.
Are you a leather pants owner, Joe?
No.
It sounds like you have
Daniel, I
experience.
made Daniel wear
Okay.
leather pants once on a
It sounds
show.
like you have experience.
And
man.
I wore them once. I wore leather pants once.
You
as a
wore the
joke.
leather pants, nice.
I did.
That's
I
beautiful.
have no shame.
One thing I do like about the command center, though, a couple things. It is modern, but they have this big giant, what is it, a big fan? Like a big throwing star
that's
fan, and it opens up and they're able to leave. And actually, when they leave, I thought it was a nice touch as far as having Haley and Calvin hold hands. So they're definitely a Ranger couple.
Yeah.
They're definitely showing it without being too cheesy. We need a Ranger kiss. I don't want to sound like that guy, but we do need a Ranger kiss. We've never had a Ranger kiss since Tommy and Kim. I'm hoping we actually have established Ranger relationships. If they didn't kiss, it didn't happen.
What season was that when they had the last kiss?
Oh, that was like Mighty Morphin
That
season
was season 1.
Really?
Ever
I
since
don't
then,
remember
20 plus years later, we've never had a Ranger kiss.
Never had a Ranger
Never.
kiss.
We've had a lot of holding hands.
Well, you think it's because it's been on Disney and Nickelodeon? You think that's why?
Well, no, because it's also been on Fox. It's been where do you need to have a Ranger kiss? It needs to be on Cinemax. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow, that escalated quickly. But no, there's a couple relationships that could have happened. Andros and Ashley from In Space. That was with Fox. We've had Jen and Wes, but the big argument with there is there was kind of some time traveling parenting issues, so that would have been kind of weird. We've had who else we have, man?
Ranger pairings, and we have
Ranger pairings.
Cassie and the Phantom Ranger. But
Cassie and the
the
Phantom Ranger, yeah, that definitely was one-sided.
We had Zane and Astronema.
Zane and Astronema, that went nowhere. Sure. And shout out to Carlos and Ashley who started off interested. And
We
then
almost had Adam and Tanya, kinda ish.
It was implied. It was never really in
We
there.
had what's his name, Jake and Gia.
Jake and Gia.
That was a kiss on the cheek, as close as we
She
got.
did get a kiss on the
Jake
cheek.
should have just pulled one of these, where she was kissing on the cheek. Just
Last
real
minute.
quick.
That would have been the biggest accomplishment for Jake in that season. So in any case, they're in high school. Mick is there. I like Mick as a mentor. I actually do like Mick as a mentor.
I do.
To me, he's kind of like an RJ type.
Well, did he move up? Because he was a sidekick for a long time.
Well, this time we see him talking to Brody and kind of guiding him through not having his communicator.
That's a great call. Matter of fact, even with
That is
the
the mentor's job.
even with the datacom, and I was talking to Joe about this, like in the original Mighty Morphin, do you recall the viewing globe?
Yes.
That datacom is kind of like the viewing globe
Yeah.
because it is connected to the Warrior Dome, and he does get all the information. So it's I do like this better than the Ninja. In the Ninja, they were in a dojo, played out, and their alarm system was the Budweiser frogs. Literally, the frogs.
Really?
Well, they have their side piece, their side arms are actually frogs, and they're all lined up and they croak. That's their alarm.
Only in Japan.
Only in Japan.
That'd wake
Only
me
in
up.
Japan. You know what I'm saying? Rabbit. They literally croaked.
We have some more. Lily and Theo. We have Nick and Madison.
Lily and Theo.
Kira and Trent.
Kira and
Blake
Trent.
and Tori.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
there, it feels like every season there was some kind of thing.
Yeah, but I feel like those Rangers didn't get as far as even holding hands.
Summer and Dylan.
Summer and Dylan was a good one. So Summer and Dylan was a good one. Not to go off real quick, but Trent and Kira went nowhere.
Yeah, that was weird.
Trent and Kira went nowhere. So in any case, let's talk about Brody real quick, because this is a very Red Ranger episode.
It was.
A very Red
Very
Ranger
focused.
episode. How do you feel about Brody so far?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not attached to him. I mean, I know that a lot of times the Red Ranger is the more popular one.
Sure.
But I don't think he's the most skilled of the group. I think that he is the focus because he was abducted, went to space, his dad's missing, his brother's missing. So we will see a lot of him, but I'm not hooked on him yet.
Do you feel like he's a strong leader so far?
No.
Not at all?
He was totally cheating in this one. And everyone else had to be like, dude, that's not okay, and had to help him
Who do you think is
fight
the leader?
without relying on his communicator.
I love how he totally ignored.
Oh, thanks, Derek Hervey. He likes my shirt. Who do you think is the leader, though? Like, feels like the natural leader?
Nobody so far. Mick.
Mick. Yeah, Mick. I don't think anybody.
In this episode,
actually, I take it back. I do think Sarah feels like the natural leader.
Sarah is the White Ranger.
No, she's the Pink Ranger.
Who's? Oh,
Christiane?
that's Haley. Haley's the White
Yeah,
Ranger.
I feel like Sarah's the one that's kind of like.
She's the most take control.
Yeah.
She's the most take control. I don't know. I feel like Brody has something to do before I consider him within the rank of Red Rangers. I do feel like I love the fact that he totally ignored. I keep forgetting the Pink Ranger's name.
Sarah.
Sarah's like, hey, Sarah,
like,
you
"You
can't
can't
do
do
that.
that."
He's just like, yes, I can. And he kept on doing it. Like, you're kind
And
of.
he was so honest about it. He's like,
Yeah, worst cheating skills ever.
answer.
Can we take the time to like shout out Victor Vincent?
Yeah, and his little buddy, Minkus or whatever the hell his name is.
Shout out to Boys Meet World Minkus. Monty is his sidekick. We're not going to go there as far as the relationship. But, okay, I feel like I'm with Kelly in terms of the Bulk and Skull kind
He's
of
my
treatment.
favorite. I like Monty.
Shout out to Monty. I don't think he's a bad guy. He's actually a model student. He called out the kid for cheating. They're not as annoying as they can be. And here's the thing. When they actually went up against that monster, them actually bringing a fire extinguisher was not the worst choice. Pretty smart, actually.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't have the powers, it's pretty good.
I just like how
Not
Monty's
bad.
so in love with Vincent or whatever his name is.
Oh, dude, biggest fan.
He's like, it's so dreamy to him. It's great. I love
Your hair
Monty.
looks great. Oh my God.
Monty's a great representation of what a lot of like kids are nowadays, I feel like.
Sure.
And I feel that Monty is definitely the brains of that friendship, and I love that character. I like that he's written as a snarky kid that would be kind of like, yeah, it's Dave Baker.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Actually, if we're going into this whole like giving credit where it's due, the villains in the season is probably like my favorite. Like I'm actually rooting for the villains so far. I don't want to be devil's advocate, but I'm actually rooting for the villains. As far as I'm concerned, Brody's kind of a jerk so far. The way I see it is the villains went to Earth to get back something that belonged to them.
But it didn't belong to them.
Okay, but they were after it
They
first.
stole it.
But it didn't belong to him either.
No.
So whatever. All right, but here's where it gets weird.
Greetings from Melbourne, Australia, by the way, guys.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Shout out to Australia. But they fought over possession. Okay, didn't belong to you, didn't belong to you. Okay, let's make it fair. Dad disappears. Brother's gone. Instead of destroying Brody, they adopted the kid. He put a roof over his head. He wasn't even a slave.
That's weird.
Gave him a freaking playmate that could transform into things, and gave him a Baymax from freaking Big Hero 6.
Yeah, that was weird.
And how do you pay them back? He runs away.
Well, most kids do.
Well, they
Well-
did kidnap him from Earth.
They adopted him from Earth.
They did, but I mean,
They did
he
not
had
fill
no
out
say
any
in it.
official paperwork saying,
He didn't
hey,
say that.
Hey,
hold on.
No.
We're going to
No.
take this kid up in space. He shows a lot of promise.
They don't understand
I
how
don't think that's how that went down.
They don't understand how Earth works. They say, "Oh, this kid doesn't have a home. You're coming with us.
No.
Come here, kid." I'm going for the villains.
Well, it's very much like
No, Going for the villains.
it does. You know what? DJ does have a point because in one way we're looking at Brody is like, oh, these are villains, but at the same time, this is exactly what happened to Star-Lord in Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's true.
And
Not very different.
they actually have a job. They have the highest rated show in the universe. And their biggest thing is like, hey, I need to get this item back, and we're getting good ratings. They don't know they're attacking the Earth. They're just like, hey, the ratings are good. We need to get our stuff back. They're not evil. As far as I'm concerned, they're not evil.
Hashtag
Yeah, but
Brody,
it-
poor Ben Star-Lord.
It
Thank
depends
you.
on what they want to do with the power once they obtain it.
Oh, for right now, they're not evil. For now, they're not evil. They have a good show, and they have a successful show. That wasn't built overnight. It was not built overnight.
To Disney Magic 92, I'm not saying that Brody is a Star-Lord of the series because Star-Lord is funny and charismatic.
Oh, burn.
But I am saying that he has the Star-Lord trope to him. But we got to thank you, hashtag crew, for bringing videos, interviews, and social media event coverage to those of us around the world who could not attend. Means the world to us. Keep the good work. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
We're going
much.
to continue to do so with support like yours. Let's talk about some of these comments that are going on right now. So, Cosmos, hilarious. Ripcon's a dick. Yes. I don't know what Ripcon is. Odious is interesting. Galvanix sounds like a drink I just had last night.
Really quick, Ripcon is the one that was holding Brody hostage.
Galvatron's the drink I had last night. Right?
Wow.
Yes.
Shout out to the drink. Galvatron for
Learn
this.
more motivations outside of greed. At least Sledge was interesting.
Agreed.
Damn Quilty.
Damn, Quilty.
One can say that Dean assumed that it belonged to him because he could take the prism, and it didn't mean more that he was able to take it. Double X Timely says, does the acting ever feel forced to you in the Saban era, Kelly?
Yes.
Okay.
But I haven't seen the Sentai films.
Hashtag
series, I guess.
Shadowbird084, hashtag Brody PR Starlord. Thank you very much. Yeah, so who's your favorite Ranger wants to know. Next gen Ethan, I'm going to give that one to DJ.
This season?
Yeah, sure, we'll say this season.
Favorite Ranger of this season so far is, I'm going to give it up to Calvin. Calvin, he has a truck.
Really, Calvin?
He has a truck, he has a girlfriend, and, he's pretty much
I feel like he's
around.
the most underdeveloped
He was
to me.
So far.
Cameron's favorite too, right?
Cameron?
Was he? Yeah,
Cameron.
Cameron.
Oh,
Jr.
sure. Okay, cool. So far, no.
Hashtag DJ got style, Blackwing 2040.
Hey, thank you, dude. But no, I feel like all of them are underdeveloped because this is a Red Ranger episode.
I don't know. I think
This is
Sarah's
a
pretty well developed.
She is pretty well developed
You know what I mean?
where it counts. Yeah.
No, her character's pretty well developed too.
No, I think she has a good personality, but I do like Calvin in terms of what I see so far.
Oh,
He has a
Preston's
good-
pretty well developed too.
I mean, we know
know he's
things.
a
We
magician.
know things about Preston. We know things about Preston. He's underdeveloped too. We don't know a lot about him.
Yeah, true that.
But really quick, your favorite character?
The Blue Ranger.
Blue
Peter.
Ranger,
Peter, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Preston.
Preston.
Oh, sorry, Preston.
Well, you got it both right.
Preston
Actor.
is my favorite Ranger
Actor.
too, as of right now.
Sure. I mean, shout out to character Calvin and shout out to Preston.
Jalen Glover. What if the Rangers time travel to an alternate universe and they're the villains and the monsters are the heroes? I think that's happening in like one of the Boom Studios comics, kinda. Ish.
Cool.
Not really, but it maybe happened in one of my other dreams. But anyway,
Did you have a
Getting back
favorite?
to the episode.
favorite, yeah, Preston. I like
Oh, okay.
Preston.
You guys agreed.
I think Preston is the most. I think he's one of the better actors on the show, and I think that he has this charming, innocent quality about him that I want to see kind of exposed. It's a mixture between Billy, except with a little bit more charisma and a little bit more, and just a little bit of obviously a different kind of character trope. I like Sarah a lot too, mainly because her character is probably the most developed. I do want to see more with Calvin and Haley though, because they're probably the two most intriguing characters to me.
I want to see more of Preston. I think Preston has a more memorable character because he's a magician.
Yeah.
But I want to see more of him. Actually, I want to see more of all of them because this was a Red Ranger episode. There's a lot of liberties with Ninja Steel. A lot of liberties with Ninja Steel. I mean, we could all suspend disbelief in terms of like the morphing grid, giving them all the information. But again, it's called Ninja Steel. I don't think they're ninjas. I just don't think they're ninjas
I mean,
yet.
I did think that their suits, even in the armor or in the Megazord, looked like samurais.
Yeah, you did call that out. You did call that out. Actually, let's talk about that. So we get the monster of the week, which is a big rollerblade monster. I have that name somewhere.
That's pretty cool. I like it.
You like the rollerblade monster?
I did like the rollerblade.
Spinferno, great name.
Spinferno. The tornadoes that he kept doing.
Yeah. So Spinferno, shout out to the rollerblade monster Spinferno. They get a lot of unique footage, and they took the time to combine a lot of the Ninja episodes into one episode. So that's kind of cool.
Wasn't so much a fan of the armor inside of the Zord.
Okay,
Is that
so
what we're talking about?
Not yet, but let's get to the cockpit.
No, go ahead. I don't want to. We'll get there when we get there. Okay. I don't want to cut you off from your thought.
No, I appreciate it. No, I'm just saying, like, I do like the original footage. There's still a lot of Chiplin original footage. I like the production of Ninja Steel. I think everything looks great. I like the whole Warrior Dome and Galaxy Warriors and even the school setting. I like the production of Ninja Steel. I feel like there's certain things that can be ironed out in terms of the story elements and the ninja elements and Brody being a Red Ranger. My favorite character so far is Mick, for sure. I like Mick.
I like Mick too, ish.
He's kind of RJ-ish. He's kind of like that mentor that's really chill.
I like RJ a lot though.
Yeah.
RJ was definitely the leader.
But RJ was like a mentor and he was a ranger. But I like Mick. I like the character of Mick. He was a skeleton. Mick was a skeleton.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Come on, that's pretty dope.
Well, we have a question on what did you guys think of the Megazord? I do not like it.
Well, there's Joe.
That's my own personal thing.
Yeah,
I don't like
Kelly?
it. Then again, I'm not a huge Zord fan, so Megazord.
It looked odd.
It is odd.
It looked
Would
odd.
it have been weirder for the train?
The
Yes.
the appendix.
Yes.
I do feel like this is a kid Megazord. At least back in the day with our Megazord, it looked like Optimus Prime. It looked like a battle Zord, you know what I mean? Now we have like a little Zord sitting in another Zord. I will say this, I do like the cockpits a lot better in Ninja Steel compared to, I showed you a picture of the one from the Ninja. I think that's an upgrade.
Yeah.
But I do feel like a lot of people are over the whole standing up, controlling things with poses. And you don't like the armors in the Zords.
No, I don't, because it doesn't make any sense. Why would you need armor inside of the Zord instead of when you're fighting outside against the monsters? It makes zero sense to me.
Fair
That's like
point.
saying, like, it would make more sense if I got into my car and my seatbelt gave me armor, which it doesn't.
Yeah.
Like, it makes no logical sense to me.
Sure.
The armor would be better served outside of the Zord rather than inside of it.
Kelly?
I agree. Although I don't really think that the armor is a Power Ranger thing anyways, because when they are fighting, they have to be mobile, they have to be flexible, and I feel like the armor can be quite restricting.
And that's probably why you only see them in the Megazords.
Yeah, so I feel like they didn't need it. It made them look cooler,
Yeah.
but it wasn't necessary.
We all know the main reason why those modes exist. Toys.
It's true.
Simple as this. More toys, more versions, more action figures means more money. I would say it's a Power Ranger thing now, because you may not know this, Kelly, but the armor in the Zords is actually just for America.
Really?
Just for America.
This is a great comment, by the way. Our friend from Australia says, DJ, for some reason you remind them of Quentin Rampage Jackson from the USC, the gentleman with the black cap and the red Power Ranger.
Thank you. That's a compliment.
It is.
That's a compliment. I'll take some Quentin Rampage Jackson. Shout out to you.
Have you ever seen A-Team? He's awesome in that
Oh, I
movie.
love that movie.
That movie's so
That
good.
movie's so good.
I'm surprised they never made a sequel, actually.
It came out the same time as Karate Kid with Jaden Smith, and it got wrecked.
Did it?
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper was awesome. in that
Bradley,
movie.
dude, everyone
It
was
was
awesome.
so good.
Dude,
By
Liam
the way, have you ever
Neeson.
seen A-Team?
No.
Oh, it's
The
really good.
remake? Dude,
It's-
Liam Neeson's great.
It's a better version of like Ocean's 11, kinda.
I don't know if it's better, but it's
I
definitely
think it's
different.
better because they're just so. It's just so funny. They're great.
But it's different. But anyways, back to the point. But no, just if you didn't know, the cockpit footage and on the armor is all for America.
Yeah.
So that's all unique to us, which means more toy sales.
Would you buy a toy that came with the armor add-ons?
If I was more into the season, well, I did for Dino Charge. I actually did for
Okay.
Dino Charge. So even the cockpit things, that started with Samurai. I wish there were more throwaway lines in Ninja Steel. Like, for instance, like them in their training uniform, just give me a throwaway line like, hey guys, we've been training for a month now. So, okay, great, you're ninjas now.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'll
Yeah.
even take that. Even with this, like, hey, we need these suits to power up the Zord. Give me a throwaway line. I don't care, but this is me thinking as an adult. One thing I didn't like about Dino Charge is they actually showed them power it without their mega mode or whatever it was, their Dino supercharge mode. And then they got the armor for no reason.
Yeah. I do wish there was an explanation of why they got the armor.
So that's all.
I'm sorry, why they got even the training suits.
Yeah, something. Just give me throwaway lines. I don't even need a lot. Just give me
I mean,
something.
I think that's what RPM did really well, though, is they gave you those lines in a sense of making fun of like certain things too. I thought that was brilliant.
Sure.
Let me ask you guys this: how do you feel about how the monsters grow this season?
I think it's hilarious.
I think it's great,
I
too.
think it's hilarious. I think it's.
What do you mean grow? Like how they advance? How they?
How they
How
turn
they,
into
like,
a
turn big.
huge.
Oh.
How they turn kaiju.
Okay.
I think it would be. I think that it's great. Like they get cheered on to turn into giants.
Speaking of monsters and growing, so is it safe to say that this is a new continuity where a Megazord doesn't exist? Even the way they tossed in the line, oh, you mean turn it into a Megazord?
No, I don't.
You don't.
The reason I say I don't is because
I haven't seen a dinosaur, just saying.
the reason I don't think it's a new continuity is because that line to me, like how is a civilian gonna know that those are called Megazords anyway?
True.
Like when you see those giant things fight, you just think, oh, it's giant. Like they might have different names for them. Maybe
Sure.
the media has a different name. That's something we don't see actually.
How did they know that their weapons were called Zords?
I mean, you could assume exactly. I mean, the big
Maybe
suspense.
when you
of-
put on your helmet, it automatically like sometimes it just feeds into your mind.
I was just
Then
about to
wouldn't
say.
it just feed into your mind that it was a Megazord rather than being like, oh, you mean a Megazord?
Right.
Like-
See?
well, I don't know.
How do
Maybe
they get one information but not the other?
maybe it just comes to them really slow.
Wow. But no, I mean, one of the big suspense of disbeliefs is like when you morph automatically, even in Mighty Morphin, they did it that way too, when they first get into their Zords. But at least we had throwaway lines. Trini says straight up like, hey, I seem to know how to do this for some reason. And Billy's like, yeah, me too. At least we got a throwaway line.
Yeah.
So again,
I mean,
throwaway lines. They work.
I'm feeling in the movie though we're gonna start seeing a lot more of the like, okay, you almost get downloaded with the information when you get the power.
Sure.
And I think we're seeing
Which
we're
would
seeing
make
that.
sense, but
But
then they throw in these comments where I'm like, shouldn't you know this?
I just don't think that we're getting that explained. I just think that we're automatically under the assumption of suspend your disbelief and assume that this is happening, rather than it actually having to be told
But
to
then I
us.
think that they need to stay consistent for us to assume it. I feel like they're not being consistent.
You might be right. I mean, maybe, listen, all the seasons across the board haven't been consistent per se. But I think that the running trope of like, okay, it depends. Because truth is, every single time I see, I think maybe it's Ninja Storm. There's other seasons where they mention Power Rangers are real, like this and that. Listen, if you lived in the same Earth, you know that monsters attack a place. Because when monsters attack, it's not, if a monster attacked LA, we're going to know about it. And guess what? Mexico City's going to know about it. Malta's going to know about it. Texas will know about it.
Australia's going to know.
Yeah, they're all going to know about it. So it's kind of like, I feel like every season kind of does that in a weird way. But it doesn't bother me as much as because I'm kind of used to it. One thing I do kind of wish, though, is that we would get to see other cities that have already been kind of created in the Power Ranger universe. Like
Bring back Stone Canyon.
Bring back Stone Canyon. Like this one's called Summer Cove.
Summer Cove.
We've had Turtle Cove.
Turtle Cove.
We've had
Amber Beach.
Amber Beach. I kind of want to see the places around the Power Ranger. Like one thing that DJ had brought up on Dino Charge, which kind of makes sense now, but because I feel like it is its pocket universe, that is a missed opportunity where you could have said Angel Grove, Stone Canyon, all these different cities were getting attacked, which I think would be cool.
Absolutely.
Continuity is key, says Strider Xanthos.
Agreed.
Jalen Glover says the Megazord is the biggest one I've ever seen.
RPM.
Blackwing 2040. Maybe the ramifications of the Dino Charge changing in the future, LOL, could be everything. Derek Kirby says, very true, Joe. Strider Xantho says, plus Dino Charge had attacks in NYC, Japan, and 4 other countries. Or, that's true, we just talked about that. Blackwing 2040 says Silver Hills, which is an important one.
Silver Hills.
So we're getting a lot of your questions and comments about this. I'm really curious to see what you guys thought about the new Megazord, and how you guys think the Rangers know it's called Zords, or Megazords, or whatever it may be.
Morphin Grid, Sentinel Knight, pick your
poison.
Pick your solution. I do like the names. I'm sorry, please.
No, go ahead.
I do like the names that they gave the Zords, because even in Japan, the Zords were kind of weird. At least all the Zords here have a reason. I still do wish Redbot was the Zord, as opposed to, hey, these ancient Zords just happen to look like your robot buddy there.
It almost like, you know what that reminded me of too? That's
Convenience.
That was a throwback to me of the Beetleborgs from the Alien Rangers, because they were like very humanoid. That's why I never buy those figures.
Matter of fact, Jungle Fury kind of had a humanoid type of Megazord as well, because Jungle Fury didn't do martial arts as a Megazord, so it was much more mobile. But no, the names of the Zords. So we have the Robo Red Zord. Again, it should have just been Redbot. Not sure why they didn't do it. They have the Kodiak Zord. That's kind of cool because that's the dog, and Haley's dog's name is Cody.
Real quick. Cass Clayton says, the one thing that annoys me is that in certain seasons, when they'll first discover they're going to be Power Rangers, they know all about them. And in certain shows, there are make-believe, which is the inconsistent kind of like writing. It's kind of what we're talking about. Go ahead, DJ, sorry.
No, not at all. So we have Kodiak Zord named after her dog, Cody. That's kind of dope. I actually like that a lot. We have the Dragon Zord. Definitely not our first. Definitely not our last. We have the Zoom Zord, which is the train. Could be appropriate. Very Zoom. I love that they turned the dump truck into Nitro Zord. Way to make that thing cooler, guys. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. You know,
I would have been so happy with just Dump Truck Zord. It would totally remind me of the Adam moment where it's like, I'm a frog. And then he gets the minivan, like, Dump Truck Zord.
Did you hear that, though? Like, in the Turbo sequel, he actually wanted to toss in that line where he's like, I have a minivan.
Oh, by the way, I can't say this on camera. I don't think so. Never mind, I'll tell you guys later.
Hey, so we're going to ignore that.
I'll say this. If you're in the LA area in July, how do I say this without getting in trouble?
He's working it out.
If you're in the LA area in early July, rumor has it that a certain former Power Ranger with a certain band will be performing and playing. So come out to LA in early July.
Hey, that makes a lot of sense to me.
Not confirming it, just
that makes a lot of sense to me. So definitely mark your calendars. So ultimately, I mean, it's a Ranger episode. It's a Red Ranger episode. Victor Vincent's hilarious. Shout out to Monty, his little sidekick.
I love Monty.
We have our first Megazord combination this episode. We have communicators now, which is more ninja stars on their wrist because toy sales and all that good stuff. Mick is awesome to me. Ultimately, that's the entire episode. If you had to rate this from 1 to 5, ninja stars. Joe.
I'm going to have to go solid. I'm going to go low ball here, 2.5.
2.5. Kelly?
I'm going to go 3.
You're going to go 3? I'll give it a 2. I need more throwaway lines. I need more. Production looks great.
Yes.
Production looks really, really good. I love the monsters. I need more oomph for the story.
I agree.
I need more ninja for the steel. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm at.
I need more samurai for this Ninja Steel.
He needs more samurai for the cockpit.
But yeah, so right now at a little point in the show, we get to a part where we ask you guys to rate this show from. Oh, we got Craig Anderson already. You already know the game, Craig Anderson.
Shout out to
Two
Craig.
ninja stars.
Nice.
Strider Xanthos 3.5 ninja stars. Shadowbird 084 4 ninja stars. Shadowbird, by the way, I'm gonna take a little. I was checking out Shadowbird's YouTube channel, and she did a top 5 YouTube channels that she likes the most. Guess what? We weren't on your freaking list.
Oh!
Ouch.
So I'm just calling you out.
Oh,
Danny Lou,
It hurts.
2 ninja stars. Blackwing 2040, 3 ninja stars. Derek Kirby gave it 4 ninja stars. Jalen Glover actually says it's close to a 5 for him.
Really?
MJ Spud 97 says 2. Cass Clayton 2.5.
MJ Spud,
Natalie Ramirez gave it 3.5 out of 5 ninja stars. Samia Sheikh. I'm sorry if I got your name wrong.
Shake.
Shaik.
Shaq?
Shake? Yeah, Shaq. I gave it 3.5 out of ninja stars. Jezer says he needs more Sarah. Mr. Ray, 1.5.
We all need a little bit more Sarah in here.
Joel Kuros, I can't say that either, sorry. That's 2 ninja stars. And Kayla PM says 2 ninja stars. All right, we have One Man Sentai, 3 ninja stars. Edward Sanchez Productions, 3.5 ninja stars. Yeah, so keep it coming on.
So it's a good range.
Somebody asked, so we do have a list. You don't put them on the list. Come on. Well, we do. We have a list, so we're going to say list. Thank you. Oh, he means putting us on her list.
Got it. Yeah.
We do have a list this week.
And this week.
Oh, when I filmed it, I didn't know about you. Nowadays, you are my number one. Thank you, Shadow.
Hey, thank you. Make another video.
Make another video.
Morphin list.
Morphin list. But before we get there, Ryan Ninja Steel Thomas says, DJ,
Yes, sir.
I like your hat.
Hey.
Much love.
I like you too, man. Much love back.
CN Awesome, 5 ninja stars. I love this channel. Thank you very much for watching. But we are going to get into our Morphin list. Now, if you watched today's episode, or if you didn't watch today's episode, we're going to fill you in a little bit. They had a civilian uniform clothing, and we're going to be talking about our favorite civilian uniform outside of the Ranger suits. If that makes any sense.
I've got reference material for you, trying something new, so if it breaks,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. So we're going to try something new. Our producer, Josh, just told us right now. Angel via 3.3 ninja stars. Anyway, let's get to this list. So if you guys followed along, we know that the Rangers sometimes wore different uniforms when they were wearing the Power Ranger uniforms.
They're known for them.
So we're going to count down our top 5
Civilian
Ranger uniforms.
outfits.
And I'm going to start us off with number 5. There we go. Though they're all cycling through here. Number 5 is going to be Power Rangers in space. You're moving those really fast.
Well, I had to go back to the beginning. I think I'm on the right one.
No, you're not. You're on
definitely
number
not.
1.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Or not.
Well, we're behind, so we're gonna see.
Whatever.
Change it later.
Number 5 is the Power Rangers in space suits. I'm not sure which
It's
picture
working so well.
you have up on your screen, but I'm sure it's wrong. But that is the number 5 picture.
All right, so we're going to go into number 4, which is Time Force. Suits from the future, really cool, sleek, white outfits, kind of look like white jumpers, kind of look like white mechanics. Well, everything we're saying is delayed anyways, doesn't matter. So the white suits, they all consistent. I don't think we ever got to see Wes in it outside of his ancestor, Alex, but they were cool suits. I liked them.
Yeah, number 3, Kelly?
Ninja Storm.
Love those suits.
I don't know what they look like.
They look a lot more ninja than the Ninja Steel.
Okay.
They look very legit.
So I'd probably dig them.
They were great. They are honestly awesome. Joe?
Oh, sorry. Number 2 is SPD. I think the SPD suits were pretty freaking phenomenal. I love SPD. I love the aesthetic of like the cop kind of uniform. I also love the badges.
Yeah.
I like the doggy Kruger kind of
Symbol.
like motif.
Sure.
I love the SPD. If I can get an SPD jacket, it would be pretty sick.
No
Just
doubt.
the jacket. But
Oh, I'd be down.
DJ, your favorite season?
Our number 1 for our civilian outfits is going to be my favorite season. Not really. Operation Overdrive. I have to give credit where it's due. Operation Overdrive aesthetically is a great looking season. Their Ranger suits look great, but their civilian suits look awesome. It looks like basically the X-Men version of civilian suits.
Civilian suits were pretty cool. Probably the highlight of that show was the civilian suits.
That and Once a Ranger, but outside of that, nobody's favorite season. But let us know what's your favorite civilian suits. I'll do a bonus one. I actually did like the RPM jackets. If I could actually find like a Black Ranger jacket, leather jacket, I would totally rock the crap out of it. So let us know what your favorite Ranger civilian suits are. Put them in the comments. Joe will read them out. Moving on to our comments.
Comments, questions, and life in general. Blackwing 2040 says, I wish the Wild Force was on here. Those jackets, though. Sorry. Edward Sanchez. Edward Sanchez says,
Trying to take my comments.
says I love the SPD outfits. Strider Xanthos says the only one who thinks he's the only one who likes Overdrive.
You're probably right. We still love you though, man.
Angel Villa is all for Time Force.
Okay.
But that's probably it. Oh, look, we already have our own list. Natalie Ramirez says 5 Time Force, 4 Ninja Steel, 3 In Space, 2 Operation Overdrive, and 1 No One Can Beat SPD.
You're doing great, Joe.
Yeah, so let's get to these questions and comments.
Who's starting off?
Who's supposed to start off? I think I'm supposed to start off. Too Fat Game says, great live stream. Is this going to be a permanent thing? If so, awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Also, I made a new friend in Miss Abigail Parker. #Ranger Friends. I didn't realize.
Shout out to
awesome,
Abigail Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's great. I didn't realize how awesome Orion/Cameron is. Also, I am the only one. Or I'm sorry, no, I didn't say that. Also, I am the one who is writing the Night Ranger fanfic. Just accidentally commented with my other channel. Top 5 morphers. Number 5, Jungle Fury Sunglass Morpher. 4, Turbo Shift Morphers, because my nephew and I love doing it. 3, Mighty Morphin Morphers. 2, Dino Thunder Morphers. Same reason as number 4. Number 1, the SPD badges.
Nice.
I have to give an honorable mention to the Quantum Morpher, especially
yes.
All he really had to do was speak into it. Also, maybe you could do a retro episode, 1 current episode per stream, just an idea. #Kelly's Bay. #Joe is the Phantom Ranger. We need hashtag for DJ.
Yeah, okay, guys.
#DJ has all the coolest hats.
It was
too long. Way too long.
It was like #DJ King Hat or something in here. I saw it earlier. It was, I think.
#DJ Nice Hat.
I swear it was hashtag. I can go back and find it. I think
We're gonna pin that one. We're gonna
find that. It's here somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, guys, comment below
some hashtags for me.
the best hashtags, and then
we're gonna pick one.
I swear it was like #King Hat.
We're gonna pick one.
Yeah, we should.
We're gonna narrow it down.
It's in here somewhere.
Yeah, Kelly.
Oh, I am next from Strider Xanthos.
Nice.
This is the first time I've chatted on a live stream for that long. It was fun.
Thank you.
That was a very long stream we had last time. I had to pee so bad. It was like a 2-hour stream.
Was it? And are we talking about the show or afterwards?
No, the whole stream last week when you weren't here.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the bathroom. 2-hour stream.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, moving on. No. So we have a comment from Shadowbird084. Shout out to Shadowbird.
From Malta. Oh, DJ. #DJ the Hat King. That's what it was.
DJ the Hat King.
#DJ the Hat King.
Okay. We're gonna put that in the list. Keep coming. I want more hashtags. We want more hashtags on that hashtag show. Let's do it. So Shadowberg says, awesome as usual. I love chatting with you guys. I'm loving the season so far. Can't wait for next week. Lots of love from Malta. Shout out to you, Shadowbird.
Oh, it's on me. Tori Stanfield. Hi, guys. If there's any chance we might get a first ever green female ranger, because there was one in the Ninja. Also, do you think Brody, brother Aiden, is going to be Gold Ranger? To answer your second question first, yes. To answer your first question now, no. All right.
Wait to make that clear for us.
No, I don't think that we're going to get a female Green Ranger this season, mainly because DJ informed me that was because that was in the movie. And Saban actually doesn't hold the rights to the characters in the movies. Yeah. That's why we never got the Talon Ranger.
Which is really weird.
Which was explained to us by Yoshi Sadarso. You can go back and watch that Ranger wrap-up. I don't know what it's titled, but go back and watch that one.
The End of Extinction.
There you go.
Get a lot of DJ hashtags over here.
DJ is dope. DJ King Forever. DJ Black and White God.
DJ for
Prez. DJ the Hat King.
Hat Collection.
I don't know. What was that other one? DJ King Forever? Kind of like that one. kind of a fan of that one.
I'm a big fan of DJ the Hat King.
Okay, so we're going to narrow it down to two. I got
DJ Hat Collection is another one. DJ Got Style.
DJ got style. I
DJ
like that.
has style. DJ Hat Life. DJ Hat King.
Hat King. I love it. Keep it coming. Kelly?
Next comment is from MJ Spud 97. What's up?
Oh, I would have totally read that wrong. I thought I said like MJS Pood.
Hey guys, how are you doing? And my idea for a Power Ranger season is Power Rangers powered by the internet. Basically, the Power Rangers get their suits and gear from the internet, and basically, older Zords are inspired by social media or popular apps like Snapchat, Twitter, and stuff, and all the villains will be like computer viruses and stuff like that, and my top 5 favorite morphers are 5. The Black and Green Ranger morphers from RPM. 4 is Trans Morpher from Power Ranger Dino Thunder. 3 is RJ's Morph from Power Rangers.
Oh, I love that one.
Jungle Fury. Oh yeah, I didn't finish
Those
it.
are awesome.
Those are great choices.
The only thing I have a problem with is social media being such an influence on a Power Ranger season.
But you love social media.
I hate social media. I just have to do it. I just have
He
to do it.
accepts social media. Very different.
Lost my spot. Number 2, the Thunder Rangers Morphin from Ninja Storm.
That's a good
And
one.
number 1 is Mighty Morphin from Power Rangers Morphin.
That's pretty
That's
classic.
a good
That's
list.
pretty classic.
And I thought the movie trailer to Meeting. And if you want to see my reaction to it, I did a reaction video on my channel. Please go check it out. I'm Carry On. Oh, check it out. I'm Carry On. Carry On the amazing work, you guys. Toodles.
Toodles.
And a smiley face. Oh,
And
it's so
hashtag
cute. Look, I
smiles.
even get to see the smiley face.
Do we have any more comments? Joe?
Do I have any more?
No, do we
comments?
have any more chat?
Oh, Kelly in black. Hashtag Kelly in black hair. Hashtag DJ Hat King, bro. Thank you, Joe. Oh, you're welcome. Natalie Ramirez. Guys, we need a forever.
Hashtag let's get Joe off the comments.
We need a forever blue episode. I
Hashtag
agree.
get it together, Joe.
Hashtag forever blue. Hashtag social media is like a curse. Hashtag thunder. Oh no, those aren't hashtags anymore. I just started saying
No, you just say hashtag.
of everything.
Okay, I'm gonna get to the next comment. We have a comment from Andrew Suarez. He says hashtag, there's actually a hashtag. Hashtag yes, Burger Morpher. I disagree. Hashtag
I agree.
Jibo for Ninja Steel.
Yes,
I
we're
do
trying
agree.
to get Jibo and Ninja Steel.
That I do agree. Episode 2 was an awesome follow-up, but my only complaint is that they only used its morphing time as part of their morph call. I prefer when they had the original morph call. I think it would have been awesome if they said, spin the steel.
Spin the steel.
I dig it.
That's pretty great. That's pretty great. Oh yeah, we never really talked about it. I do like Ninja Steel's morph though. I do like it. I would actually say I like it better than Dino Charge, to be honest with you. I like it. It's stylish. Very stylish. Also for Cameron's favorite villain, he's thinking about Lester from Beetleborgs Metallics. He worked for the main boss of the series and he would draw the villains and the main boss would bring them to life.
He did bring that up.
Okay,
where
cool.
the guy would draw the villains and bring them to life.
Joe, you got Cameron on board to play the game, so I'm sure others will listen.
The video game. We want to get the video game
Oh, I
going.
was like, what game?
We're gonna make that happen. And his morphin list is number 5, Zeonizers. Number 4, Megaforce Morphers, Super Megaforce Morphers. Number 3, In Space Astro Morphers and Digimorpher. I like those. Number 2, Mighty Morphin Power Morpher. And number 1, Time Force Chrono Morphers.
So, I have a question about this game. So, how do you think we should do it?
You have a lot of
A hashtag member against
I know.
a Power Ranger? Or should we do Power Ranger against Power Ranger?
Hashtag versus Power Rangers.
Thanks, JD, for not summing these down.
You guys commented a lot.
Hashtag, I mean, I
said,
said,
like,
I was about to answer the hashtag. Hashtag Power Rangers versus hashtag.
Oh, man. All right, well, let's get to it. Master, are you done? By the
Yes,
way?
I am. Thank you.
Mr. Ray says, since Cameron mentioned that he watched the Sentai, do you think the Ninja Steel cast knows the ninja characters were actually related? And do you think the guys of what is this? Guys that
Middle Ninja.
Minnow Ninja, what's that?
Green
Green
Ranger.
Ranger will ever make an appearance, even though she was only in the movie. Things that make me
Go.
Think.
Yeah. Love you guys. Listen to you guys while at work. While I work. Hashtag Kelly Bay. Hashtag Joe for Phantom Ranger.
I need a hashtag.
You got one. You got tons of them. Did you not read them?
You're gonna get.
No, I don't know. I can't see them.
You're the Hat King. Hashtag Hat King. Hashtag DJ Best Hats. No Burger Morpher. That said that. It did say hashtag
like
no
the
Burger
Burger
Morpher.
Morpher.
This is right there. No Burger Morpher.
Hashtag Cupcake Morpher. Give me one now.
Hashtag Cupcake Morpher.
Give me a damn Cupcake Morpher.
Hashtag 40 ounce of beer Morpher. All right.
Hashtag
So
Jack and Coke Morpher.
to answer that question, which I did earlier, no, I don't think we're gonna get a green Ninja Steel Ranger, which is a shame unless they made some kind of deal.
You know what's really interesting about it? Sorry to cut you off.
good.
Like, Zaltrax from the movie was used as our Heckle and Snide.
Cell tracks.
Basically, Snipes.
Okay,
So-
yeah.
I'm shedding on you.
I was like, it was just like, hey, Kelly was here. But that was from the movie as well, and it was an updated Zeld tracks from Dino Thunder. So it's kind of weird which ones they have the rights to and which
Sure.
ones they don't.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Okay,
Up
moving on.
next.
JLN.
I just read that
You
one,
did
right?
that
Yeah,
one.
you're on
So
Celine.
Celine Luna.
Celine
it
Luna.
was Morgana from SPD with the drawings. So she's
Yeah.
saying a different one, right? Than
Yeah.
the last person did?
So I guess they both did it.
Top 5 morphers. 1. Wand phone from Mystic Force. That sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
2. Sunglasses from Jungle Fury. I was digging those sunglasses.
Hated it.
3. Badge morphers SPD.
Liked it.
4. Astro morphers in space.
Liked it.
And 5. Any morpher RPM. Was it really called the Any Morpher?
No, there was like 3 of them.
Oh, really?
Those-
Brian McKenney, our fellow cast member, says LOL, Beer Ranger, Cupcake Ranger, and Hat Ranger.
Beer Ranger. I wonder who's who.
Yeah.
I'm definitely Cupcake. Obviously.
That would make me the Gold Ranger,
I'm
technically, right?
gonna make my own
Fair.
Power Ranger cupcake themed.
We need morphers. We need
Cosplay.
I'm gonna bring like a hamburger.
Make
Can-
my own.
I want somebody, Abigail Parker, I'm going to put you to a challenge. I want you to draw the beer morpher, the cupcake morpher,
And the hat
and the
morpher.
hat morpher.
Yes, seriously. Would love it. And we know you're going to do an amazing job with it. I have a comment from Mario Ayala. Hi, guys. Amazing Ranger wrap-up. And wow, Cameron Jibo was an awesome surprise. Like he said, thanks so much, JDF, for ruining the legendary battle. I'm not sure if he worded it that way, but too much spoilers, and Power Rangers got better Rangers like Scott, Jason, Carter, Ryan, Dylan. Agreed with all of those choices, yes. Because I hate the Tommy thing. There's a lot of Tommy. Amazing episode of Ninja Steel. He gives it 4.5 Ninja stars. And I think a few people like the morphing call, Ninja Spin. I'm kind of a fan of Ninja, what was it, Steal It, Spin, whatever. His top 5 morphers was number 5, Chrono Morpher. Number 4, Ninja Battle Morpher. Is that what it's called, a Ninja Steel? Jeez, all right. Number
Is that
3.
what you called it?
Apparently, I didn't know.
I think it was. They did say that when they got their like samurai swords out.
Ninja Battle Morpher? Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up. Number 3, Wind Morph from Ninja Storm. I like Ninja Storm a lot. Number 2, Power Morpher from Mighty Morphin. Number 1, Cell Shift Morpher from RPM. Amazing job, like always. Y saludos desde Puerto Rico.
Brian McKenney here has a whole backstory on your hat morpher, DJ.
Oh, let's
he
hear it.
says, depending on what type of hat you wear, and what color it is, you become that ranger.
Yes.
Like Dino Blue Hat, Yellow Ninja Hat,
Yes.
etc.
Yes. Yes. I'm gonna be the Megaforce of hats.
That's great.
I'm gonna be the Super Megaforce of hats.
Noah Dion, considering how the Rangers morph, I feel like the Gold Ranger morpher will be a guitar. I'm probably wrong, but do you guys see what I mean? And what do you guys? I want you guys to reenact the morph.
I can confirm one thing. It's not the guitar.
DJ, he wants you to reenact the morph. He said,
But really quick, I can confirm it's not the guitar.
"Is it not? What can you confirm it is?
That is not the guitar.
Can you confirm it's anything?
I can confirm it's a morpher.
Do you think it's a Ninja Star?
I can confirm it's a morpher.
Is it a Ninja Star?
I can confirm it's a morpher.
So it's a Ninja Star.
So, do the morph?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need like, it was like, spin it out, right? It was like, something's on my shirt, right? That was the morph, wasn't it?
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, there you go. There you go.
You know morph?
That's the Ninja Store morph. There you go. Bam.
I don't know the morph.
Oh, you guys, no paying attention. Come on, guys. Spin it!
Am I
Oh,
next?
Yes.
Spencer Holmes. I don't know if these are the comments you guys read in the live streams, but I gotta give my love to you guys. I started following that hashtag show after watching the Morph and Monday interviews, and I've been hooked ever since. Thank you so much.
Shout out to the show.
I remember being made fun of
Thank you.
as a kid for watching Power Rangers, but now as a 23-year-old, I love how strong the Power Ranger community has become, and you guys always do a great job of bringing it all together. Power Ranger community is the best. I have to say that. You guys are always so nice.
That's true.
To
Power
jump,
Ranger community is
it's
the
great.
best, no
They're
doubt.
so nice.
It's pretty dope.
To jump off what Cameron was saying in this video, I hate when people try to knock the creative process behind PR. It's not only hard because of the things mentioned in this episode, but people don't consider that its source material has been going on for 40 years in Japan. And the 41st season premieres this year, and new things are still being introduced to the series, like the first 9-man team to start off the season, and the first female Green Ranger on the main team. But anyways,
Oh, yeah.
enough ranting, LOL. I'm just so thankful you guys do what you do. Keep up the great work. P.S. I had to include a morphin list of my own, LOL, in no particular order. SPD Morpher, love the aesthetic of the police badge cell phone.
Agreed.
Ninja Storm Morphers, one of my fave seasons, and the Morphers could shoot laser beams. Zeomorpher, love the look of these as well. And
Zeos are dope.
I also love 2 wrist morphers for some reason, lol. Turbo / Brachio from Dino Thunder / Super Megaforce Morpher. Couldn't decide between these 3, but I love designs and the key gimmick. OG MMPR Morpher can't beat the originals.
There's a lot of letters there.
Yeah. PPS, if you guys are ever in need of another person to talk about Power Rangers or other geek stuff with, please let me know. That would be like my dream job.
Thank you so much, Spencer.
Yeah, Spencer, that was awesome, by the way. Thank you for your support, and I agree with you. Power Ranger fans are the best fans. Not saying anybody else is worse, but you guys are the best.
We appreciate our fandom.
Yeah.
Boom. We're going to go into...
Somebody says a hashtag DJ the Pink Ranger. Is that right?
Okay.
It's MJ Spud 97.
Hey, MJ Spud 97.
MJS Spud.
Hey, you know what? Real men wear pink. That's all right. I'm okay with that. Going into Ranger Fan 18980.
I thought it said something else.
Okay.
Because I thought it said hat something. I just glanced. Sorry.
I like how the Yellow Ranger and White Ranger are off the bat boyfriend and girlfriend. I actually have a prop from Time Force that I got from PMC. More than likely it's from Scott Zoner. It's a screen-used Time Force Morpher. I am 21 years old and I watch Power Rangers because 1, I love it. That's a good reason. 2, I can't get enough of it. And it just gets my mind off things and lets me escape. Agreed. My friends think it's weird, but hey, they just don't understand what it means to me. And you know what? Like what you like. It doesn't matter if it's Rangers or anything else, dude. Like what you like. Yeah. Don't let anybody tell you different. And thank you for rocking with us. Yeah. You're in good company with Ranger fans.
I have a question for you guys, since it's kind of brought up in the chat room a little bit. Do you think we'll ever see a female Red Ranger off the bat, or either in Japan or here, or a male Pink Ranger?
I think we see a female Red Ranger first. That's the way I would answer it. I don't know if it's going to be anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see a male Pink Ranger. Did you hear in the original movie that was done by Max Landis, he actually had the Pink Ranger being a male and the Black Ranger being a female, and then the Pink Ranger, who was the male, was like, "Hey man, switch with me," and she's like, "No." It was great throughout the whole movie.
That's hilarious.
Oh, it's my comment. Blackwing 2040. This is an awesome wrap-up. Cameron Gibo is awesome and my favorite Silver Ranger. Plus, it was great to hear what happened on set while filming the Legendary Wars. Super Megaforce wasn't the best, but there was some good stuff in it. Also, Joe, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for recognition and for checking out my content on my channel. I had no idea you watched it. Now, about having the panels up when I read the comics, I can do that. But things I don't know plus how if I use the images I get copyright strike, but the method I use completely simple for me. That really touched my heart. I appreciate all that, all the love that you had in the hashtag crew give me. I can't ask for anything more. Number 1, I guess this is the list now. I'm guessing.
Yes.
Number 1, Zeo. Zeo because the way they were designed. Okay. Number 2, Time Force because the background when they morph. Number 3, Wild Force because the first season had the phone morphers. Number 4, Jungle Fury because sunglasses and morphers is very cool. Number 5, Dino Charge because it's also a blaster at the same time. First of all, your channel is cool. Second of all,
agreed.
Just to give you a little bit of advice, you won't get a copyright strike for having those panels up. Believe me, I know. Third of all, thank you for your list. And fourth of all, you're awesome.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out.
Gele.
Oh, I'm next. Alex Alarcon? There's a little and I don't know how to
isn't that photographer?
Alex
Alarcon.
Alarcon. Okay, all right. My top morphers. 5, Super Megaforce. 4, Mystic Force. 3, SPD. 2, Wild Force. And number 1, Thunder Morphers in Ninja Storm.
Thunder Morphers in Ninja Storm.
Love it. I love your list.
And we're going to go into...
that's all you had?
Excuse me,
I'm
but...
just kidding.
Yeah, no kidding.
We all got that.
We all got a few. We're going to go into Hirzi Japan Boy.
Did you want to bring it up like that? Sorry, continue.
Hey, shout out to Hirzi Japan Boy. They're being rude.
Yeah.
Hirzi Japan Boy.
Yeah,
I really thought Redbot, Calvin's truck, Haley's dog, Sarah's hoverboard, and Preston's dragon costume would turn into the Zords. But maybe towards the end of the season, their current Zords get destroyed and their personal belongings would take their place. Probably not. Probably not. And I think Bandai should make those wrist communicators Mick and Brody has. Well, they did make more communicators in this episode. You're not a fan of those communicators, are you?
No.
No.
Which ones?
The ones now?
The wrist communicators now. The ones that they use.
No,
no,
they're
very
too
big.
big.
They're very big.
That's like, hey, let me get my communicator. Like, no.
Let me take the toy. Let me take the toy, which
What's
is
up,
a
guys?
giant
Here.
ninja star, and put it on my wrist.
No, I like the functional
with
ones. Like
Velcro.
if it looked like you know, what'd be cool if it would look like an Apple Watch, because Apple Watches
Sleek.
are sleek and cool because those are like too big, and like I don't know. I'm just,
I don't know if you guys noticed, but they are giant ninja stars. So if you didn't get an idea as far as what the toy gimmick is, it's everywhere.
Blackwing 2040. Joe reads comments very fast.
He's on a roll. He's on a roll.
Anyway, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cody M. Hey guys, thanks for responding. I'm gonna read it slower for you guys. Hey guys, thanks for responding to my comment. Watching the show and all that you interact with your fans is so awesome. Personally, you guys feel like you're friends even though we've never met. Anyhow, Haley and Calvin seem like really cool Rangers, and I like to think that they're a couple from the start, which they are. It brings something different to the show. I'm glad you guys like my Penguin Blue Ranger idea. I have a feeling that Kelly would like it. Cameron Giba was cool, and Wish's character was more like him. I agree. I like that he can call out Super Mega Force for things that he didn't like, yet support it too. It's always good to escape watching the show every week. I believe that the villain Cameron was talking about was from Big Bag Beetleborgs Metallics.
We got number 2 for that one. We got number 2.
His name was Les Fortunes. Wow, I didn't know that. That's crazy. Was it?
I guess.
Les Fortunes?
I don't remember.
And was also the older brother of Art Fortunes. I mean, this person must know, because that sounds somewhat familiar, who created the Beetleborgs comics. He was crazy and like his brother, drew bad monsters instead of good ones, and it came to life in his prison cells. Oh, remember he was talking about the ones that would draw monsters? It was Beetleborgs. Remember Cameron was talking about that?
But they're also talking about SPD too, with the girl.
Yeah, with Morgana. Yeah, he must have got them both crossed.
He might both be right.
The walls were also covered with drawings of the monsters. Very cool shout out and throwback to Big Bag Beetleborgs. I actually never watched that show when it was on.
Big Bag
I just remember that one character looked like Jay Leno.
Yeah, he did.
Up next, OOG Master 4. Top Morphers. 5. Super Mega Force. 4. Shadow Morpher SPD. 3. Sentai version of the Samurai Morpher. 2. Turbo Morpher. And 1. Zeo Morpher.
I think you'd appreciate Shinkindra a lot more than Samurai Joe. Like, even the morphers are different.
I heard it's a better season.
It's
I heard it's just copy and paste, I heard.
It is, but it makes more sense, as far as I'm concerned.
After this, if we read some of these, because they have their list in here too.
Sure. We're going to go up to Tom Craven. Wait, did I do this one already?
Tom Craven, what's up, man?
Nope.
That guy sent me some dope stuff on my Facebook page.
No, Tom is
that guy's dope.
Tom's awesome. So his top 5 morphers is number 5, Zeo Morphers, had the best interactive morpher. Number 4, Magna Defender, because it was a Die Ranger morpher that we never got to see. True story. Number 3, Wild Force morpher, because it was the first cell phone morpher. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Number 2, SPD Shadow Ranger, because it was the sleekest, sexiest morpher ever. Number 1, the Super Mega Silver Morpher. Just like Jibo said, the Morpher unlocked all the 6 Ranger powers. Plus, this is the first season that they introduced an already established couple to become Rangers, white and yellow. Sorry it's been a while, but glad to be back with a weekly wrap-up. It's my moment of zen. Can't watch it live, but I look forward to when I get done from work. Thanks, Cameron. Love having you on and the wrap-up. And awesome job on NCIS. Shout out to Cameron. # Craven his Rangers. That's amazing.
that's I saw what you did there.
Amazing.
I got that.
I get it.
Real quick, let's go over some of what you guys are talking about in the chat room. FF Justice, top 5 morphers. Titanium Morpher, this is 5. 4, Chrono Morpher are online. 3, all Overdrive Morphers. 2, Zeo Morphers. And number 1, the Ninja Storm Morphers. Strider Xanthos, yeah, it should have been the Ninja Steel Rangers using the ninja magic to transform their related items into Zords. Damn Quilty. MMPR was
Damn,
cool.
Quilty.
Damn Quilty. Also, the Dino Thunder bracelets, those were inconspicuous, which I like those because they are
The cuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CN Anderson, LOL, Real Men Wear Pink. I can't stop
Oh, that's
watching
cool.
Power
I like
Rangers
ones in sleek.
because I grew up watching it. I'm 24 and still love Power Rangers. You guys rock. Strider Xanthos, good news. People like Victor and Monty are characters. Yes, seriously. Natalie Ramirez says, what'd you guys think happened to Sky? CN, awesome. Joe, WMAC Masters is cool. You're goddamn right. Strider Xanthos, yeah. Tazar, is that how you say his name? Zar? Jonathan, you know this guy.
Cesar?
No,
Oh,
the
I think you're right.
the EP, what is it?
Zatcher?
Yeah, you're right.
Zatcher, is that it?
Yeah.
Copied 15 out of 20 episodes from the Sentai episodes, put in the translator and said, write it. We're doing a deal with this. Yeah, all right. So, Craig Anderson, LOL, as always, looks like DJ is going to throw up when Overdrive is mentioned. All right, back to this. Eugene Lau mentioned Cameron Gebro and everyone knows the name of Super Mega Force. Cool.
Next comment is from FF Justice. Shout out, because I know you're in the chat room right now. Firstly, awesome seeing Cameron Jibo with y'all. A very deep PR fan. Cameron understands what makes Power Rangers work and will never stick his head in the sand and not call out the ignored potential of the franchise. That's my bro man Jibo right there. Wow.
Oh, man.
Secondly, I hear plenty of what's your favorite season or Ranger or Zord or episode or villain, but never any of what's your favorite set of Zords or animal Zords or prehistoric Zords or vehicle Zords or humanoid Zords or Megazord or Morpher or morphing sequence. I typed that my favorite Morpher part prior to learning it was spoken of in this wrap-up. I caught the stream all late. Tee-hee. So in that, what are your all favorites of these?
I gotta be honest with you. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hang on to all of these, and these are gonna be morphing lists in the future. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Great call.
Lastly, what makes Mystic Forces and Operation Overdrive's intro not as like as others? Or not as liked as others?
They're terrible.
Is it Mystic Force's pop funk vibe and Overdrive's rock hop flow, thus straying away from the upbeat rock sounds of most intros?
I feel like they didn't match the season. I feel like Mystic Force was a hip hop vibe for no reason, and Operation Overdrive was just weird. Operation Overdrive. That's what it sounds like, by the way.
I don't hate Operation Overdrive.
Terrible.
Like, Mystic Force wasn't great either.
I didn't go.
Here come the Power Rangers. Here come the Power Rangers.
Mystic Force.
Hashtag Mystic Force and Operation Overdrive are some of the best PR intros ever. Runs away, trips, continues running.
Sorry, as we just crap on both of them.
Well, okay, my bad.
Here are my faves in case y'all would like to know, which y'all don't have to read out loud if it's too long. Like to hear it? Here it goes. Favorite Zords. Wild Zords, hashtag that Wild Zords Descend music though.
Do you want to read all of it?
Do you want me to read all of it?
Yeah, go for it. You can run through it, right?
Favorite Animal Zords, Wild Zords. Favorite Vehicle Zords, Drive Max Zords. Favorite Prehistoric Zords, Dino Thunder. Favorite Zords from the future, Time Flyers.
That's cool.
Favorite Humanoid Zords, hashtag Mystic Titans Go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Favorite Vehicle Megazord, Drive Max Megazord. Favorite Animal Megazord, Samurai Megazord. Favorite Prehistoric Megazord, Dino Megazord. Favorite Megazord from the future, Time Force Megazord, Mode Red. Favorite Humanoid Zord Megazord, Titan Megazord Go, not as good of a pun. Favorite Single Zord Megazord, Titano Charge. Fave 6th Megazord, Flashpoint Megazord. Favorite Morpher, Chrono Morphers are online. Fave Morphing Sequence, Operation Overdrive. Fave Season, from fairly remembering all seasons, I'll say Space Patrol Delta. Fave Ranger, split between Max Cooper and Jack Landers.
You're doing great.
Fave Episode, for now, I must say Forever Red. Hashtag jokingly speaking Marvel's Ultimate and Avengers, copied Lightspeed Rescue and Forever Red.
Woo.
Fave Villain, Rancic or Mesogog. Hashtag I think Mesogog's breath stank like all to be damned.
Oh,
Hashtag Tony Strong reference. Bonuses, favorite intro. Full Mighty Morphin theme. Fave prehistoric based helmets, Dino Supercharge. Fave animal based helmets, Jungle Fury. Fave vehicle based helmets, Operation Overdrive. Fave suits, Mystic Force, specifically Daguerreon's Oh My Wowie Wow.
JD, you could have cut that
You
down.
could have really cut a lot.
Fave, last one.
Not the point.
Calm yourselves. Fave,
The point.
Fave Power Rangers suit period. The new movie's Morphin Grid powered biofusion combat suits, as I like to call them.
Yeah.
Catch them all.
I'm gonna leave everything.
Call them all.
You
Call
know
them all.
what? JD's fired. Where we have a comment from Michael Ibangby. Right? Ibangby? Michael Ibangby. Sure. Hey guys, I love the after shows. Unfortunately, I could never catch these because of time difference, and I never got to see the episode as early as Sunday Wonder Online. Obviously, we all know who Joe was talking about when he said one of the Ninja Steel cast would come for one of the after shows. Anyways, love the cast. Very
I was
awesome.
talking about Christiane, if you didn't know.
Yeah, he was talking about Sarah. Anyways, love the cast. Very awesome people. Season is looking good so far, and looking forward to more. Greetings from the Netherlands. P.S. Nothing personal. Both girls are awesome, but Zoe over Christy Ann. Haha. I like Zoe. Zoe is
cute.
She's a very beautiful girl. Absolutely.
Damn, Quality.
Damn, Quilty.
Now that you point out the Zords, I was wondering if I have to take in any other form. I'm just gonna read this really fast. Watch this.
Do it.
I wonder if they would have taken any other form, if the stars would have been taken by the other people. I mean, if something like that, they take on not only a familiar form, but something that has a deeper meaning and connection to each character, right? I really like having an established couple and lets the door open for exploration of a relationship under the stress of duty, although it can be glossed over. Nonetheless, it is nice to have one instance without the would they, won't they soap opera thing. Still, these two. I think Haley's dog is adorable. I think Calvin's pampering of his Jeep was quite funny. I like Preston, and I would like to see his character develop. And if, excuse me, and if the fact that he aspires to be a professional magician will have any bearing on the story, that would be nice and maybe will be the case. I mean, we had Shelby with the paleontology last season, which not only gave the plot a good reason for her to be at the museum, but also made the integral part of her character and her role in the group. Then back to Dino Thunder, you have Trent following the art career and how that could have shaped the perception of the role of the Rangers on his own. In both cases, you had a chance with something like that they served the characters, they served to characterize them without information dump. Whose career path are opposite to a more secure family enterprise. The wrap-up was amazing. It is great to see Cameron with you there. I always like to see the opinions of the cast of the series. Agreed that one can make the connection that Brody could be compared with Orion, or perhaps Corone. After all, I don't remember if we ever had news of hers or Andros' parents as she was kidnapped at a very young age by an alien invader that wanted absolute power, so on. One can take both her and Brody's kidnapping and either of the byproduct of the circumstance or as a possible long-term plan, depending on how they move forward with the story for Brody. I mean, it is weird for the villains to had him around for so many years without any purpose. After all, I doubt a small child left to his own devices on Earth with his older brother would have posed a threat.
Oh, man, Quilty.
Man, Quilty?
You have earned your name. Damn, Quilty.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said.
Can we just point out and acknowledge the fact that Shelby made a Zord last season with sugar, spice, and everything nice? Can we acknowledge that?
Shelby? Oh, yeah.
She made a Zord literally by hatching a Hatchimal.
She made a power.
And here we go with Joe's fast reading. They want me to slow down my reading, I think. I'll slow it down for you guys.
No, that one was acceptable. That was a memoir.
All right, next
I love
up,
you, damn Quilty.
Next up, Robin Chan. Kelly, your hair is so bae. Thank you. That is so sweet.
Hashtag Kelly is bae.
So you guys are so nice. Pink is my favorite color. Red is my signature color, but pink rules. And guess what? I'm also wearing red. I love your feistiness with Joe and DJ around is so true. I give these guys so much trouble. And I gotta say, your almost imitation of Babu from MMPR is clever. I like the way you changed up the voice, but I've grown accustomed to Babu's voice, and it comes naturally to me. I know you don't like his voice, but I totally respect your honesty and always stay bae. Yes, I did a terrible impersonation of Babu, but you know, I tried.
I actually love that. Always stay bae. I like that a lot. Like,
Thank you.
That's the next line for me. Okay, so I'm gonna read two, I think. Okay, so I have Craig Anderson. Top 5 morphers for Craig is number 5, Titanium Morpher from Lightspeed. Number 4, Orion from Super Megaforce. Number 3, Dino Thunder Morphers because they are also bracelets. I like those a lot. Number 2, Jungle Fury sunglasses. Number 1, Cam Samurai Morpher from Ninja Storm. Yes, the big Orby ball. Why does the Ranger wrap-up remind me so much of The Talking Dead? When I first heard and saw the Morph call last week's episode, I was like, wait, that's it? Kind of disappointing, really. Am I the only person who finds it weird how Peter looks so much and sounds so much like Yoshi?
Dude,
You're
for
not.
real.
He says that every time he comes on.
Because he exactly sounds like Yoshi.
Jordan. I love you, Jordan. Anyway, sorry. Yes, Peter, if you close your eyes...
Oh, it's Yoshi.
It's Yoshi.
For sure.
It's hard for me to be like, oh, dude, they just sound so much alike.
Hey, he didn't talk a lot this episode, but when he did speak, I was like, oh, that's Yoshi.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
Yoshi.
I had to disagree with you guys.
You don't think he sounds like
what?
Yoshi?
No, I think that they're two different distinct
go back.
looks and sounds.
We're going to get an audio clip, like, play by play. Like, one's a caveman, one does English, but no.
But see, I haven't seen Yoshi actually in the season. I've met Yoshi in person.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Listen to his acting.
Okay.
Listen to his acting. It is much more, well, there's an acting voice, so
Okay.
it's similar, very similar. I'm going to go.
Isn't that weird? Now that you're saying that, I find that kind of strange because a lot of people, I mean, besides DJ, myself, and JD, and a few others, like we watch Power Rangers. Kelly's kind of new to this, but I didn't even realize that because I knew Yoshi before he was cast. Like, not knew him, but like knew who he was. and then like you only know him as like a friend Yoshi, not necessarily like the Power
The
Ranger
character.
Yoshi, which is
Yeah.
kind of weird to me. Sorry, I don't know.
No,
why
no.
that
So that's why
comment
when
is.
I see
No,
his
yeah, it
brother,
makes sense,
which
yeah.
I don't know, I've never met his brother, I don't think.
Peter, you've met Peter.
Have I met Peter?
Yeah, we've all met Peter.
I don't think I met
I've
Peter.
never met Peter.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
guys have, but you probably didn't notice it because it was always in Yoshi's group.
I might have seen him,
You for
but
sure
I don't
met.
think I've officially
Not me.
met him.
I think so.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and read another one because I have some catching up to do with these guys. Robin Chan, shout out to Robin Chan.
Hi.
As much as I enjoy seeing Cameron Jibo on the hashtag show, the truth is not seeing DJ kind of makes me miss him.
I missed you last episode too.
I missed you guys too. I missed you too, Robin. Thank you. And that I was hoping that he would be around for my comments and questions. Hey DJ, I keep noticing that your imitations are super
They
fantastic.
are. You do an amazing
Joe gives me crap for my bad.
No, I think they're great.
I think they're awesome.
I think they're awesome.
You did a great job. See? It's perfect.
I don't give them crap. They're just so funny. Topsy.
Can I read one more because this is so short? J Smooth Soul Beats. I'd say Andros a 6-issue story. If they want Pink again, Jen for sure. I'm not sure what that's referring to from last week.
What? Say that again.
I'd say Andros a 6-issue story. If they want Pink again, Jen for sure. Maybe Boom comic books.
Maybe. I'm not sure either.
Okay.
Funny enough, I have a Robin Chan comment.
What?
This was a fun wrap up. With hearing more things from Cameron, that's what I've seen and heard on the Morphin interviews about his season of Power Rangers Super Mega Force. He's truly an inspiration to me. He's one of my idols in the Power Ranger universe.
He's a good guy.
And he's pretty cool. He is pretty cool, Robin Chan. He is pretty cool.
Sweet Red Ranger. I think having the base inside the school is going to backfire on the Rangers at some point. It's a unique idea that hasn't been used before, but I'm not too into it. What is going to happen when they fix the paint machine? Their base will be exposed. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what it's going to look like.
That's not a great hidden base. Like, it's not.
Let's put it in plain sight
Like,
where we are every single day.
It's not a great base. With a big old star just chilling
Yeah.
in the background.
A Gen Boom Comics, that would be amazing. Says damn quality.
Quilty.
Damn,
Quilty.
Quilty.
Cracks me up. You are. Oh, I am.
Yeah, you are.
Crap. My bad. Comment is from Abigail Parker. Abigail, you are awesome. Never change. My first live Ranger wrap up. Woo woo. Glad I could finally join. Won't be able to the next 2 weeks. Oh, sad face, but we still love you. Got night shift. Sometimes different time zones suck. I like this week's episode. It's great they did introduce all the Rangers in the first episode. That would have been too forced and rushed. And I liked that they didn't form the Megazord yet. Excited what will happen next with the Gold Ninja Star. Agreed. I like it when Power Rangers is able to keep you guessing. We had nothing on the Gold Ninja Star this episode, though. Cameron Jibo / Orion back in Ninja Steel. That would be awesome since Orion was a miner. Oh, he was a mine worker. Got it. He was a miner, so he knows a lot about rocks, steel, and minerals. That makes sense. All coming together.
Like was a minor.
I was like, what? Right, he's got that mine. He's got it. I bet he could melt down what's left of the Ninja Steel to form more Ninja Steels. Hashtag Jibo for Ninja Steel.
Yes.
Awesome wrap up as always. Live chat was great. As 2 fat games already mentioned, we both found a new hashtag Ranger Friends. Also, hashtag Kelly is Bay.
Aw.
Hashtag Joe for Phantom Ranger. Hashtag Joe ain't got a
Hashtag
DJ.
DJ will eventually get one.
DJ got one. He got like 6 of them.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are. I've heard like 2.
You've heard like 15.
I've heard like 5. Anyways, I got more. And her morphing list is number 5, Jungle Fury Sunglass Morpher. Number 4, Mystic Force Mystic Morpher. Number 3, MMPR Power Coin / Power Morpher. Number 2, SPD Delta Morpher. Number 1, Gold Terra Morpher. Sir Ivan's first morph is still pretty badass. Love your list. Love you, Abigail. Thank you so much. Don't work too hard.
Thank you so much. And Larry Newbill says, hey, Joe Kelly, and welcome back, DJ.
Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate you, sir.
We're getting a lot of like animal things in there. All right, so Felicity Giles. I agree with the whole lockdown scenario. I admin for Power Rangers fan group on Facebook, and we have a distinct set of rules that we abide by our members.
That is amazing.
By the product of our members, and also one of those rules is that we're a spoiler-free group. So every weekend when a new episode is airing, our group goes into lockdown, and post admins are approved to keep spoilers out until the following Monday, as this allows all the Ranger members a chance to catch the episode both inside and outside of the United States. Linked information just takes the fun out of watching the episodes last
Agreed.
season. Personally, I enjoyed Super Megaforce more than Megaforce. I found the first season to be slow, but again, I agree it was due to the lack of material the actors were given to use. The second season, however, really kicked it up a notch. Dino Charge Supercharge was pretty much a character-centric season, but their only downfall was that they forgot to plot and scrambled to put it all together in the last 2 episodes and failed. It's pretty easy to make character-centric seasons based on storylines, and I hope Ninja Steel succeeds in doing that. As for a second episode of Ninja Steel, it was definitely a setup from the first episode. A lot more action-packed. We learned a lot more about the characters and where they stand. Their personalities are distinctive, and I'm looking forward to learning more. Keep up the good work, you guys. See you next week. Thank you so much for listening, Giles. You were awesome, and Power Ranger fan group in Facebook is awesome as well. Thank you for the support. Hashtag the DJ. Hashtag DJ King of Hashtag Show. There you go.
No, it's hashtag the DJ hashtag.
Oh, hashtag Hat King of Hashtag Show.
Oh,
Gotcha.
I was like, no.
Hashtag. Yeah.
Joe would never let that stick.
No, that's fine. Yeah, so that yeah, thank you for listening.
Thank you for the hashtags, guys. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the loves. Like, all the comments are great.
Next up, Mikey Perez. I think it was a good episode. I wondered how the Rangers get their ninja training. I think it's Gavin and Haley, the first biracial couple on Power Rangers.
True.
I'm not connecting with the actor who plays Brody. There's something about him that bothers me. I don't know what. I do agree Brody has a good arc. I hope I grow to like him. My favorite morphers: number 1, Power Morphers. 2, Zeo. 3, Dino Morphers Blaster. 4, In Space. And 5, SPD. SPD's been on the top of the list quite a
SPD's a
bit.
good
one
one.
of the best
SPD's a
seasons.
good one. That's a practical morpher. That is something that they can carry
police
on
badge.
and
Okay.
kind of whip it out like an FBI badge.
Oh, that is cool.
Whip it out.
That's cool.
Whip it out.
You're up.
We're gonna talk to JD about the distribution on these
No,
comics.
you read like 3
You read like
comments
3 in a
at
row.
once.
But they were as long as yours though. That's the thing. They weren't long.
You had some. Okay.
Okay. Anyways, Apollo Thunderflame, unrelated to anything, but who here remembers Mystic Knights of Tir Nanog? I remember it. I don't remember.
remember the
watching
name.
it. I don't remember watching
I
it.
don't remember watching it.
So, I love that show when I was a kid.
Knights of Tyrannog. I do remember the name though.
I remember it existing. You know what I do remember more than that? Tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills.
I've never even heard of that.
What? You're kidding?
No.
Okay, well.
Have you heard of that? Tattooed
Really?
teenage fighters from Beverly Hills?
You never heard of that?
Was it a live action or cartoon?
Yeah, it was live action.
What?
Yes.
No, I've never heard of that.
It's totally Power Ranger ripoff.
They've had suits and everything?
Kinda. We'll talk about
wow.
it. We'll talk about it.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna check it out. These are great.
Ninja Steel.
10 Danny Lou. I totally watched WMAC Masters. I used to watch it after my Saturday morning cartoons. Wow! I thought I was the only one who remembered it up to this point. Everyone thought that. I almost thought I was the only one that remembered it too. It's great.
It was a good show.
Wait, I am...
Oh, you're skipping ahead?
Yeah, because there's one word. I can't... What is
I
this?
am at Lena.
I'm Etzlina.
I am
Rip-rat.
Edlina.
Ripe rat?
Ripper.
Ripper-rat. Ripper-rat.
Up next, Troy Two-Face. Orion was my favorite ranger from Megaforce, Super Megaforce. Hashtag Cameron for Ninja Steel. Really liking this season. Can't wait to see what they do with Gold Ranger. And it makes sense for Principal Hastings to be her, because it could set up with the Green Ranger since she has the Gold Ninja Star. She can make a Green Ninja Star from it, plus her Sentai counterpart was the Green Ranger. My Morphin list for Morphers are 5, Dino Thunder, 4, SPD, 3, In Space, 2, Mighty Morphin, and 1, Jungle Fury.
Jungle Fury.
Anthony De Dio says, have a question for you guys. How do you think they're going to write and introduce the Green Ranger in Ninja Steel?
I don't think they are.
I don't think they are. It's not impossible, but there's reason to feel like they're not going to take a movie character from the Toei because they may not have the rights for it.
Yep. William Smizer says, hey, Joe, I got hooked on the channel thanks to your great interviews, particularly asking the Rangers who they'd want on their own custom team. So as the Phantom Ranger, I'd like to know what 5 you want on your team, and would love for Kelly and DJ and any other guest to answer that too. For me, I'd have to have...
Great question,
it'd
by
have
the
to be
way.
Kendall, Coda from Dino Charge, Billy and Tommy, the Green MMPR Ranger, Katie and Eric from Time Force. Katie and Coda bring the super strength, Billy and Kendall bring the brains and tech, while Tommy and Eric bring the intensity and grit. That's a great question, one that I've been asked a couple times already. But I'm going to throw it to you guys first. Actually, yeah, I'll throw it to you guys first.
I'm going to have a team made up of all Blue Rangers.
All right, Forever Blue, Kelly.
Fair. I'll mix match. I'll say Jason, either from Zeo or Mighty Morphin, just because I like Jason as a leader. I would go Adam. I need to switch it up though. I'll go Adam. I would put Magna Defender just because I like Magna Defender. I would say Trini because I really like Trini. And I need a good female. I need a good female ranger. I would definitely say Jen, but I don't want to go Jen. You know what? Let's switch it up. I'll say Gemma from RPM just because she was the first female 6 kind of Silver Ranger, so that's kind of dope to me.
Good team. I'm going to go, if I'm the Phantom Ranger, I'm going to go with all my friends. I'm going to pick Ciara Hanna, who's Gia. I'm going to pick Cameron Jibo, Silver. I'm going to pick Steve Cardenas. I'll go Blue Zeo. Who else will I pick?
Yoshi
Sadarso, obviously. Peter. And throw a zinger in there.
Allison Sullivan.
Kipperman. Yeah, Kipperman Sullivan. Yeah, I'd pick her too.
Okay.
That's my team.
Bam.
Is that a Cleveland hat, Joe? No, it's not. It's a Chicago hat, Jordan. #, Topsy. Anyway. That's gonna do it for this episode of the Ranger Wrap-Up.
Yeah!
We are going to be talking about Power Rangers next week. I have a question for you guys, 2 questions for you guys actually. If you wanted the retro wrap-ups, would you want us to put those out in place of these when we have reruns? Or would you want us to go on a different day so we could double up? Now,
So let me rephrase that question.
Yes.
So it's either going to be on twice a week, where Saturdays would be Ninja Steel and Ranger Wrap-Up would be another day in the week, or when Ninja Steel is not airing, we would go back to doing Ranger Wrap-Ups.
but even twice a week in terms of because we'll do a retro wrap-up we'll just do, adding an extra days, I should say, regardless of either way.
Sure.
Just curious to see what you guys think. Another question that we had, man, I feel like there was another one we wanted to ask, I can't remember it. There was one more we wanted to put out there.
Like what day?
Yeah, what day other than that. But anyways, that's going to do it for us. Kelly, where can they find you?
You can find me on all social media at Cranky Cupcakes with a Z at the end. On Saturdays, I'm here with the gang for Power Rangers Ninja Steel, which we're on right now. And later, I will not be on today's later episode of Super Saiyan Saturday. I am not going to be here.
Last minute. Kelly called out last minute.
I did.
12th hour.
But I might be
I
might be streaming on Twitch later, so if you follow me on Twitch, which is also Cranky Cupcakes, you can find me there.
Is that with a Z?
That's with a Z at the end. And then
Nice.
Thursdays we have, I believe this month we're kickstarting up again. Rapid Fire Supercharged K, right?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen it all January.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But I
my
believe
face is
this month
priceless.
they're bringing that back on Thursdays. You guys can find me there.
Make it Friday. Okay, twice a week.
What's
Man, people really want us to do double up. Anyway, DJ, where can people find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram at DJ dot, like the period, DJ.2.rivers. You can find me on that #show's Instagram as well. But yeah, you can find me at DJ.2.rivers.
And you can find me on Facebook, you can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at that #Joe, but on Facebook it's just Joe Deckelmeyer. But that's going to do it for us. We're going to be bringing you Power Rangers news next week. We're going to be bringing you another episode. And we'll be talking about whether or not we're going to bring you wrap-ups twice a week. But thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. Hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with everything trending
In geek pop culture.